Hello, viewers. There's a question people have been asking me. Is it good to eat honey every day? Today, I've got answers for you. Yes, it is good to take 1 tablespoon of raw honey every day. It will be a miracle work on your body. Now, when you eat honey every day, let's listen to what happens to your body. When you take honey every day, you realize the true benefits. Human beings have been using honey, that is raw honey, for millenniums of years. Its delicious is found in the nectar on every continent apart from Antarctica. According to the 2017 study, because we normally like to see what researchers said, honey is not only used as a nutritional product but also as a health described in traditional medicine, an alternative treatment for clinical conditions ranging from wound healing to cancer treatments. The study elaborated that evidence from Stone Age paintings showed treatment of disease with bee products such as honey originating from 8,000 years ago. In modern times, the current times, people use honey as sweetener for tea, maybe sticky face masks, shine producing hair masks. This can be consumed daily on a daily basis. It has been proven to be a great benefit to our health. Now, one of the most of the benefits of honey, it will put your skin clear up. Used as a beauty secret by people all over the world, has some serious healing properties, very effective to clean, protect, and heal wounds. Desiree Lee, a clinical professor of family medicine of the Keck School of Medicine, shared as a topical agent, honey has a debriding and cleansing action and acts as a barrier to prevent infection. Of course, before the doctor, our ancestors who have been living there knew this and are using this from a long time ago. That is why we also say that the indigenous knowledge is very keen. Honey has properties like hydrogen peroxide, proteins, gluconic acid that act as healing agents. So now we know honey is helpful when applied to the skin, but what happens if you had a teaspoon of tea every day? I'll give you a quote from an author, David Wolf, wrote in his book of expert of his book, The Beauty Diet, a shared by Parade. Honey amino acids support tissue rebuilding and repair to keep the foundation under the skin plump and strong. In addition, honey contains melatonin, which helps in the quest for sleep, which we know is key to keeping skin looking healthy. So if you eat honey every day, your skin may just look at its best. You may be able to detox free radicals in your body if you eat honey every day. You know the free radicals are the ones which cause what? Chronic diseases. The modern world around us is full of toxins that wreak havoc on us day in, day out. We certainly do not help ourselves from spending the occasional night out in town or throwing down under the rain, the floods. We also indulge in foods and beverages that aren't the kind to our bodies. Luckily, nature provides solutions. So, studies have shown that honey can help detoxify our bodies if we eat honey daily. So, as a detoxifier. Another study commenced in 2018 reported that honey as a conventional therapy might be a novel accident to abate many of the disease directly or indirectly associated with oxidative stress. This is partially due to the fact that the honey, delicious substance, is full of flavonoids. According to another study, 2014, flavonoids serve as a potent treatment for oxidative stress. The oxidative stress is caused by free radicals, which we talk of toxins. As green tea is full of these handy flavonoids, adding some honey to the beverage can also help get rid of these free radicals, which causes what? Chronic diseases. Now, let's look at athletic performance. If you eat unheaded and you're an athletic, whether as a passion or a career, they are full of carbohydrates. Honey, as an important natural, nutritional, and energy-giving food source, it's also delicious. That's why athletics around the world turn to substances to aid in athletic performance. Now, in this reference, we go up to a website. The USA refers to carbohydrates as the master fuel, according to USADA website. A diet rich in carbohydrates increases both endurance and intermittent high-intensity performance because of the extra store of carbohydrates in the muscle and liver called glycogen. Now, when in training mode, many athletes reach for sports gel to help them with endurance. Turns out, honey is a natural alternative. According to the recent study of honey versus sports gels, Richard Geller, a principal investigator at the University of Memphis Exercise and Sport Nutrition Laboratory, told Scientific America, "We were pleased to find that honey, a cocktail of various natural sugars, performed just as well. So, it just might be worth it to eat honey every day to boost your endurance." Another good aspect of eating honey every day, you might ward off additional weight if you eat honey every day. But weight and obesity are a big issue in the world. Millions of dollars or shillings or pounds are spent every year to quest lose weight. Many people enroll, do exercises just to quench the low weight. It might seem unethical to eat honey with all calories on a weight loss journey. It has actually been proven to be a helpful agent. And this one is backed by a study. 2011 study on rats revealed that honey resulted in 14.7% less weight gain in rats than consumed instead of sucrose. Then in another study of rats based on obesity, researchers found when comparing different types of honey and a pharmaceutical drug that both honey types showed better effects compared to Olistat, a drug used to control obesity. The study also noted two kinds of honey used were not created equal, as one performed better than the other in an attempt to quench weight gain. Then the researchers claimed that Gellam honey possesses lipid-lowering and accelerated effects in obese-induced rats and presented weight-reducing ability compared to acacia honey. When it comes to humans, studies are being conducted, but in 2018, the diabetes study found that participants showed significant weight reduction in honey condition. A significant difference in weight circumference changes between the two conditions. So for Weight Watchers, honey is your plug. Now, for those who engage in drinking, then the next morning you are worse off, honey is good for you for the hangovers. So, because you feel dehydrated, and then you can keep in the bed for the whole day covering yourself. So when you take honey, it will definitely reduce that hangover. And now, as we talk, we want to back it up with evidence. There's evidence that actually honey aids in the metabolic process of alcohol system. In 2009, study on fructose and alcohol metabolism found that results show that the administered dose of fructose significantly reduced the duration of alcohol intoxication by 30.7% and accelerated elimination or the metabolism of alcohol from bloodstream by 44.7%. That's a very good percentage. According to Dr. Kelvin Strang, a physiology professor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, told Cosmopolitan that the sugars found in the delicious hangover cure of honey-covered banana send glucose to the bloodstream quickly so you feel less irritable. So maybe when you eat honey next time, you're just fighting a hangover, the best thing. And as you said, 20 grams is good for you, and eat raw honey. It will help you so that you can be able to get out of bed and do other things after your hangover. Let's talk of quality sleep. Everybody wants a quality sleep. So sleep is the most important thing to do for ourselves for rejuvenation. So we can also get seriously harmed and long-term effects if you don't get enough sleep. In the world, there are plenty of potential remedies that you're told, sleeping pills and all that. But now honey is just a natural ingredient, and the remedies is about ingestion. Honey, as used in the ancient times, tried and tested, a true method that helps put us to sleep and keeps us there. So honey and raw honey is the best medicine. This will help you get enough sleep so that you avoid sleep deprivation. Now, let's go to the evidence of that sleep deprivation and how it helps you that. According to the book, The Honey Prescription, the amazing power of honey as medicine. Cultures from all over the world have their own pre-sleep rituals involving honey. From Europeans drinking warm milk and honey since Middle Ages, to folks in Mexico, warm chamomile tea with honey before bed, there are plenty of theories that and why it helps us to get that. According to one researcher and pharmacist, Mike McLean's, via the honey prescription, a couple of spoonfuls of honey at bedtime causes the pancreas to release insulin. Now, this insulin in turn sends tryptophan to the brain. Then, McLean's notes that this leads to serotonin being converted to melatonin in the pineal gland, help us fall and stay asleep. So that is the process which is converted from serotonin being converted to melatonin into the pineal gland, and then you fall asleep very well. So that is the scientific research about that. For cholesterol levels, honey will help you decrease that. Cholesterol levels are known to be fatal to the human body. And of course, the risks are known because they build up in the arteries. So let's talk of the multiple types of cholesterol found in the human body. But when we hear LDL cholesterol, we know it's the kind of the bad cholesterol. High levels of the LDL cholesterol can lead to build-up of the arteries of the heart, ultimately blocking, ultimately raising the potential of what we call heart attacks and strokes. But of course, we may prevent that build-up. It is through medicine, exercise, or diet. Significantly, honey has the potential of aiding the lowering of LDL in the system. Let's go to the evidence part. In 2009, a study was found that participants who were made to eat honey and lower BMIs, which has been correlated with the lower LDL numbers. Female participants who indigested sugar solution had increased LDL levels, while the women who ate honey did not. Additionally, there was another study which was conducted in 2013 concluded that natural honey consumption significantly limits the rise in blood sugar, along with a significant decrease in levels of total cholesterol, LDL, and triglycerides, and increase HDL in young healthy adults. So honey is good for lowering your cholesterol. So take it at the dose every day. Now, there is what you call a reflux acid symptoms. So if you eat honey every day, it could ease the pain of acid reflux symptoms. Acid reflux is annoying to endure because it's an incredible pain you to feel in the body every day. Now, according to the Mayo Clinic, the symptoms can range from burning sensation in the chest to the lump throat, chest pains, issue with swallowing, or even regurgitation. Sometimes you just feel there's a reflux of body pains. So those are the ones being described here. Chest to the lump, throat, swallowing, regurgitation. And these ones can also now be able to disrupt your work environment, your sleep environment, and anything that you do, you cannot be productive. Then it occurs for various reasons. But eating fried food, smoking, and drinking alcohol are all known to exacerbate the issue when a rise to stomach acids rise up to the esophagus. And of course, as we say in the medicinal world, there are so many medicines over the OTC medicines for one that are best found in nature. But here we have a honey as a remedy, because at times you can be out of that comfort zone and maybe you cannot be taking over-the-counter medicines all the time. So honey, known for both its anti-inflammatory and wound healing properties, could potentially quell the painful symptoms caused by the stomach acid accumulation in the esophagus. Honey is apparently also helpful because it is sticky. According to the Indian Journal of Medical Research, honey has high density, high viscosity, and low surface tension, and therefore can stay longer in the esophagus as a coating on the mucous membrane. So if acid reflux is a regular problem in your life, eat honey. It will bring all this tension out of the chest pain, and the gut will be okay. That's why we say it does gut healing. Also, honey can also give you the energy. Your body runs on energy, and if your energy is low, then blood pumping muscles will not be able to work. So eating honey every day will help even your heart pump, so that now you can be able to be productive. We know from controlled medical studies that diet and exercise are key elements to heart health. But what does eating honey have to do with this? In an overview of honey, the Mayo Clinic stated antioxidants in honey might be associated with reduced risk of heart disease. Honey contains flavonoids. Flavonoids work with the antioxidants. A 2010 review in the African Journal of Traditional Complementary and Alternative Medicine noted it is suggested that flavonoids decrease the risk of coronary heart disease by 3 major actions: improving coronary vasodilation, decreasing the ability of platelets in the blood to clot, and preventing low-density lipoproteins, LDC, from oxidizing. Not only that, additionally, a clinical research review published by Pharmacology Research in 2017 states several investigations show that certain honey polyphenols have a promising pharmacological function in reducing cardiovascular disorders. So if you eat honey every day, you could just be strengthening your heart. Let's go to the brain power and memory. Diet comes from what we eat. We hear studies on brain's health these days. According to the Harvard Health, what we eat might have an impact in our ability to remember and our likelihood of developing dementia as we age. Diet impacts brain health in multiple ways. As we know, the LDL cholesterol is not good for your heart. So evidence has that Dr. Franklin Grodson of Harvard Medical School told Harvard Health, we know that bad cholesterol is for your heart, but there is evidence it is also bad for your brain. It turns out that cholesterol can build up in a plaque in the brain, potentially leading to disease such as Alzheimer's disease. Luckily, honey can help lower LDL levels in humans when consumed regularly. According to a study in 2013, since LDL levels also contribute to the cause of stroke, then they can seriously damage brain functioning. Luckily, eat honey, you'll reduce this brain damage by this condition. If you eat honey every day, we talked of the gut health. Gut health is the component of our physical and mental health. Thousands of bacteria are working deep down in our bellies every day from our community. So, known to have antibacterial properties, honey will help rid of digestive tract of unwanted visitors. That is the bacteria. According to the study in 2005, it's capable of protecting body against E. coli, Salmonella. In addition to the 2006 study stated that submitting sugars with honey in processed food can inhibit harmful and genetic effects of mycotoxins and improve gut microflora. Honey has been proven to fight off H. pylori, a key cause dysplasia and gastric acid in humans, because it contains a natural hydrogen peroxide. The hydrogen peroxide is that component of honey that, because bees have an enzyme called glucose oxidase in their stomachs, they transfer to the honey. When they spit in the honey, it turns hydrogen peroxide, which in turn preserves honey against bacteria. So your H. pylori will be reduced. Now about coughs. From long time immemorial, honey and lemon ward off cough and sore throat, found all over the world, and is still at the same in the modern times. In the traditional lifestyle, it is delicious. The real science behind why we reach for honey and lemon when experiencing upper respiratory coughs. In one study in 2010, honey was found to be more effective cough suppressant than powerful common medicines, dextromethorphan and diphenhydramine. In terms of soothing pacey sore throats, the science is still conclusive that effective honey capabilities. But in 2018, recommended by experts in an article in New York Magazine, professional slingers offered advice on dealing with sore throat had honey listed as part of the solution. So instead of suffering from cough, take honey every day. Honey soothes anxiety and calms nerves. In modern whatever, people reach for billions of dollars for subscriptions for teas, booze, therapy, trips. But for centuries, human beings have been using honey to relieve stress, even by adding it to water as a pre-ship aid. So, and stress relief beverages all the way include honey as a key ingredient, including ashwagandha and terrific filled moon milk. Sleep is a key component in keeping anxiety levels low. If you are not getting the right amount, it can lead to sleep deprivation, which can also lead to stress in our lives. If you take honey every day, it will help you sleep better, thus reducing stress and potential of anxiety. So it will be able to reduce your nerves. And overall, when you take honey every day, it will boost your body immunity systems. And once you get your body immunity systems up, your life is as good as new. Thank you very much for watching. Share, like, so that people can know the benefits of eating honey every day. In case you can also add some comments about in our comment section, we'll be happy to learn from each other. Thank you very much. Learn, share, comment, subscribe so that others can learn better. Thank you very much and bye.